Hello, welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. No, that's the end game. That's what we want. Alright, heading into Hawkins' mansion. So, yeah, managed to get into the warehouse, found some stuff, talked to Officer Bradley, and we're heading up to the mansion. Fair enough. So we'll get to investigate the fire and the death and the horror. And it's not your headphones. This is pretty quiet. Just a little bit of music.
Well, here we are, Hawkins' mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Salt diary. Yeah, we'll worry about that later.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you?
Yep.
The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Why, now that you mention it, it looks like I've got at least 5 other questions.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
And if you hear any pounding in the background, the neighbors are apparently building something in their condo. So, shared walls.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Looks like that's
Night
everything.
falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not?
Yeah, sure.
You can help.
Right. Let's go.
So we got an entry on Bradley and an entry on the mansion. And there's my lighter and sleeping pills and random stuff. And no character points. Got my little light. Actually, no, we'll leave it out so you can see it. Burn my fingers. I honestly don't know if there's anything back here. Oh, oh, oh. Ho, ho, ho. New clue. I don't know if that will... I don't know if that will be significant or not. I didn't find that on my first playthrough. Not going that way.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined, but the architecture seems too recent.
Hilltop House, built in 1693 by Reverend John Wickwood. Ooh. That is not John Wickwood. That's an angel. Alright, you're over there. Okay, that's the cemetery. The family plot, as it were. So we'll go on up here. He wants to talk to us. Or not.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Makes sense.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to see
Poor
him
kid.
back here after the burial.
Poor kid.
What kind of deranged individual would
Poor
defile
kid.
this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing, let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord,
Can't grab
pity
that
on
one.
this poor family.
No, doesn't seem to be any more clues in here. You ready? Let's go. I have to admit, I kind of like the flame. And it's standing, then it kind of trails back towards your hand, goes away, almost goes out when you run. Okay, sorry. We're here at the mansion. That's the main path up that we couldn't take. Let's take a look over here. Leaves blowing, nice touch. That's enough of that.
I'll have to find another entrance.
I'll board it up. I guess he's still down there paying his respects. Burn, burn. And he will stay down there until plot point happens. No, it's just a wet rock. Okay. So, carrying on our investigations. Let's go look in the porch. And he pulls it to get it out of the way. Pretty well thought through. Yeah, this beginning part of the game is great.
This entrance is still in use.
I didn't want to do that.
Whoa! Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Yeah, so we got a timer.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule.
You're one to talk.
And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
Okay.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
So there is a achievement for talking him down. I suppose if I had, if I was doing like a strength playthrough, I would have tried to wrestle the axe from him. But I am not doing a strength playthrough. Although I am a little curious as to what would happen if I was to have killed him.
This gate is locked.
I've got a key. Alright, let's see what else we got. Now, I believe... Oh. Hey, I found Silas's house. Okay, so this is all stuff that I have not seen. I didn't go down here on my playthrough. I've only played through the game once, so this is not a blind playthrough, but kinda close. Semi-blind. A vision-impaired playthrough. Oh, wow. I will give these guys credit, hey. And there's the lighthouse. There's the town down there. There's the shipyard. This is really quite nice. We got more over there. Oh.
Bourbon. Empty, of course.
Yeah, you're not really one to talk there, Pierce. Ah, burned my hand. Got moths around the lamp.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. I know a thing or two about solitude myself. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes.
I can't pick the lock? Let's see. And it's a little too... Yeah, I can't really... It feels like I should be able to get in there. And I am not seeing a way. My guess is if I beat up Silas, I could take his house key and then I could get in there. Which is probably why the game saved when I went down there, so that I can't back up and try it again, now that I know that exists. Because, unfortunately, it's single save file.
Piers, shall we enter?
And, which means I'm probably going to fail my spot hidden achievement. Anyway, and not only is it single save file, you can't go back and replay chapters. So if I wanted to...
Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
So if I was to, say, want to do that warehouse sequence again, or if I decided, oh, well, I want to do that Silas sequence again, I'd have to start the game all over from the beginning. It would be nice if there was chapter replay. Which would also be really nice for things like recording this, because then I could just do single segments instead of having to quick cut at the end of each chapter and start up again at the start of the next one. And I'm delaying here because I'm not sure if this is the start of another chapter.
Piers, shall we enter?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
And it is. So, next time we will explore the mansion. Until then, have a good one.